We at the Citizens Freedom Network have found that our federal government is just chock full of obesity and fat. So what we've decided to do is to show all of you, our fellow citizens, all these government agencies or sub-agencies that are spending our tax dollars. We commonly refer to this as the alphabet soup of fatness. So how can we resolve this? By getting rid of these agencies or sub-agencies that are part of the obese government by cutting the fat.
The Middle East Broadcasting Networks, MBN, operates under the Broadcasting Board of Governors, BBG. The BBG's broadcasting services include Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, Radio Free Asia, and the Voice of America. MBN operates Al Hura TV and Radio Sawa, which provide news to the Middle East.
The relative cost inefficiency of MBN's performance between 2005 and 2022 can be detected when looking at its share of total audience, compared to its share of total USAGM employees. Historical data shows that the share of the MBN budget has throughout the period under study been maintained around 13 to 14% of the total USAGM budget. Yet the number of its employees, as compared to the total number of USAGM employees, presents the facts that this sub-agency needs to be cut from the overall budget of USAGM. Just how much money is this costing the United States citizens? Starting with a staff of 220 in 2005, MBN's share of the USAGM total was a mere 7%. MBN's staff share started increasing in the course of the subsequent 5 years, and maintained an average of 22% to 24% throughout the rest of the period under study. What is perhaps most unique about MBN's earlier performance efficiency in its infancy was that with a 7% share of total BBG employees, it generated 25% of BBG total audience. More startling is the fact that in 2005, with a $71 million budget, 220 employees succeeded in reaching a weekly audience of 35 million, whereas in 2022, with a budget of $110 million, MBN's 850 employees barely managed to attract any new audiences beyond the number attracted before the 2018 relaunch. We can now see that the government increased the size of this sub-agency by 630 employees. This caused a budget increase of another $39 million, yet we got the same results as when the budget was around $71 million. Not only is this bad money management on behalf of our government, it also has absolutely nothing to do with the citizens of the United States. This is one sub-agency that we can get rid of and start cutting the fat.
Let's find out what our fellow citizens Michael and Jaylen are talking about while speaking their mind.
My name is Michael, and I'm with Citizens Freedom Network. And what's your name?
Jaylen.
Jaylen. So, you like to travel as a professional driver?
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any concerns of yours? That things that you think that we could do better?
Yes, a lot. We can do better.
A lot we can do better?
Yeah. For one, that's in people to learn how to lead and not be manipulated on things that we think we can do when what we can do, which we can do everything. So we have to really start changing everything around us for everything to get better.
Would you say as Americans we need to start pulling together, quit fighting, bickering?
Yeah. I feel like everything is our separation when we all have to realize we're all together. We're all still one regardless. We all have a heart. We all bleed the same. So the world has all of us at odds when we're really all here together. We're supposed to love and support each other.
Well, that's actually a good way to look at things. How do you feel about all this taxation going on?
I feel like it's taking more on what we have in our pocket, saying like some would be $20, but it ring up, it'll be 36. So that's like 36 in taxes. I feel like they're trying to put money somewhere else where it's not important and taking from the people that actually, I'm not gonna say need, but need the foundation of that money. But everything is just us getting taken advantage of. We can never do the things we want to do because they have another mission on something to do that we don't know of.
So you think we're to have the government watch the money and where they're putting it off of our tax money and everything else, and you think some better things could come out of it?
Yeah. What's crazy is we never know where they put the money. They say they're putting it here and there. Look how much construction is still going and never got worked on. Look how, we do tolls and we have to drive those streets every day. Yeah. We never know where none of the money is going.
Man, I really appreciate you speaking your mind, We need to speak our minds because one day we might not be able to do this, might not be able to speak our minds at all. How do you think about that? That'd be to me, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's taking the freedom of speech away. And what I believe is, if you say too much, they're going to try to, do something to you because you're speaking the things that they don't want people to know.
They want us to stay the silent majority. I get it. Well, thank you for your time and, and your patience. And I hope you have a great day.
You too. Thank you.